are judged by their spirit. How would you be judged and why? Most people are judged by their spirit. How would you be judged and why? Mr. Eric Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Contest Chair. That's a good question. That's a good question. Especially if I was Tiger Woods, I think right about now that would be a good question. By my spirit, I believe that I will be judged in the respective of a person that's caring, understanding. And the reason why is because by nature, since I was a kid or in high school, I've always had the ability to sit down and listen to other people and listen to their situation, circumstances. And ironically, most adults will tell their kids, don't listen to nobody your peer. Don't listen to your peers. They're wrong. Well, if they met me, then they would have said, well, you can listen to him. He's okay. And I'm serious about that because I've had, in high school, a lot of my friends would come to me about their issues and situations. And I'll sit and listen, and then they'll say, well, what's your opinion? And I'll give it to them. And 9 times out of 10, they'll say, you know, my mom or dad said that. I had one friend that she got mad at me when I gave her my perspective, why her relationships were so wrong. And you don't know me. You just talk. You don't know me. That's what men always say. Well, at the end of the year, when you do your yearbook signing, she wrote in a nice long paragraph, and she said, you were right. I had da-da-da. And I said, well, thank you. And I think also it shows because I like to help people out. And that's just because really I understand that nobody's perfect. I have my flaws or situations, circumstances, so how can I judge you in a sense of saying that you're always wrong or look at you in a bad way without looking at myself first? So I think over time I've had a track record of doing that. I help people from homeless to people who need a place to stay, to students who need to understand how to get through their college years, high school students. So I've always been a person that reached out and been there for people. And that's why some of my friends tell me I know too many people. I've gone to cities, New York for example, on the subway, and someone will yell my name out. And if you've been in New York and on the subway, it's hard to see somebody. And one of my coworkers said to me, how does somebody know you way here in New York? Somebody I helped out. Madam Toastmaster, or Contest Master.